to my YouTube channel. My name is UJ Peps. On today's episode, I am going to be talking about communication. It's going to talk about what communication is, the different types of communication that we have, and the tips that you can be able to employ in your place of work in order for you to maintain an effective communication in the place of work. Before I start, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly press the subscribe button and the notification button so you get notified when I post a new video. Now let me get right into this beautiful video. First of all, what is communication? Communication is simply the exchange of ideas between two people. It could be verbal, non-verbal, or both. Okay? And it can also happen between a group of people as well. We have the interpersonal communication, the intrapersonal communication, the small group communications, and the large group communication. What is interpersonal communication? This is the kind of communication that happens between two people. The intrapersonal communication, this is the kind of communication that happens between we and ourselves. It's very much important that you acknowledge that most of the time we communicate with ourselves. The tips on how to maintain an effective communication in the place of work. Tip number one is to make use of clear, concise, and straightforward language. It is very much important that you make use of a clear, straightforward language. Avoid the use of jargons or complex language, as this can not be relative to every member of the group. And then make sure that simplicity and comprehension is added in your communication to be able to make it very much effective. The second tip of maintaining effective communication in the place of work is to be watchful of the way you speak. It's very much important that we are aware that our nonverbal communication is even way more higher than our verbal communication. Be very much mindful of the way you speak, mindful of your feeling, mindful of your attitude. Make sure that you have a confident tone that is able to inspire, and encourage the group members to listen to you, to be an active listener. It's very important that you yourself is an active listener before going to communicate to other people. It's not going to be fair that you are just communicating without being ready to actually listen to who you're communicating with. Utilize positive body language. Yes, make sure that your nonverbal communication is corresponding with your verbal communication. Make sure that it is a positive body language that is being utilized. Make sure that your gestures or facial expression and postures actually rhyme with the message that you are trying to pass. To manage your anxiety. Yes, it's very much important that your anxiety is in check. It's natural to be nervous sometimes, but being nervous can actually hinder an effective speaking, to be honest. Practice relaxation technique before going to communicate in the place of work. Connect with the target audience. Yes, it's very much important, especially in a small group communication. When you're communicating to a small group of people, make sure that everybody is actively involved in the communication process. You can do this by asking questions, making sure that the person on the back is actually part of the communication. Ask questions, listen to them, get their feedback, and make sure that your communication is well passed. The next tip for effective communication in the place of work is to request for feedback. Last but not the least tip on my list is to practice public speaking. If you've not been the kind of person that have been speaking publicly in the past, it's very much important that you practice speaking in a mirror, practice speaking with a small group of people, and regular public speaking can help you even become greater. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.